To me, to be a mentor is to try to live my life as an example to these guys, try to show them more than just tell them.
Can they provide a non-judgmental space, and can they be a good listener?
So it's really just somebody who you can be yourself with and who can support you, be there for you when you need an ear.
I look to them for helping myself, bettering myself, using them as an example. They're a really good support for me when I'm really struggling.
A positive influence within someone's life that's willing to stay consistent.
Kind of guides and advises them and teaches them, but in a loving way, right?
Provide the support and the encouragement that they need that they may not be getting from anybody else.
My main mentor right now, he's had a lot of impact in my life. He's sat here and he's listened to me. He's watched me cry. He's been the shoulder that I need for a long time. And he's watched me fail and fail and fail. But he's still there and he's still consistent. And he's always been there and encouraged me to go back up and do the next right thing and leave the past in the past and move forward and do what you can do with your actions now. So
My mentor has helped me through seeing the positive in things, mostly like with my dad and my papa and my mom. Like I could be having a really crappy day and call my mentor and be like, hey, can we talk? Can we meet up? And she'll come get me and she'll just help me work through it, see the good in it, and then I can go home and not blow up like I felt like doing before.
My experience with any mentorship in my past has kind of been within the church. I had several people just decide to come alongside in my life and very stubbornly not give up on me for years. And those people are still in my life today.
Grew up in an abusive home. My parents got divorced when I was fairly young. So I didn't have a father figure around. When I was 15 years old, I got into a program, ran into these guys that ended up becoming mentors of mine, and I still keep in touch with them today. These guys made a big difference in my life and showed me how life needed to be lived. You know, getting to know these guys, seeing their families, seeing how they operated, filled that gap that I had from not having a father around. And
I think I wanted to be a mentor for the same reason that I had one, is there's just people out there, they become very broken, bitter people because they didn't have the right support behind them when being brought up. And I had that opportunity in my life to have that. And so I think I just want to give that back to other people.
Trying to give back, you know, that pay it forward kind of thing. So these guys stepped into my life and I made a big difference. So having somebody like a mentor that can try to pull them in the right direction and teach them how life is lived.
And these kids are growing up in families or homes that are just broken, and a lot of them have never experienced real love. They just experience pain and heartache in their lives, and so that leaves them in a place where they don't really feel valuable or like they have purpose in this life. And then, you know, that just leads them to a place where they don't care, and they make bad choices, bad decisions. They wind up getting in trouble, and they need somebody to come alongside them and care about them.
I'm passionate about mentoring because I've got to see firsthand how if somebody comes alongside one of our kiddos and truly encourages them and advocates for them, it can really change the trajectory of their life.
I definitely think something I wasn't expecting with my mentor was building a friendship.
The first mentee that I ever had, he just wanted to do stuff like he liked photography, but he never owned a camera. And so I brought my camera, we went out to Post Falls, to the falls there, and took some pictures. And he wanted to learn about fly fishing, but had no idea. So we went over to North 40 and looked at their fly shop. So it's not really exciting, but it was for him. And again, he just had nobody to do that with him.
About a week ago, taking this young man that I'm mentoring out to Embers to pizza and for his birthday, and I brought my family, so he got to meet my wife and kids, and just bringing him out there, and then the whole group came out to sing happy birthday to him, and I could just kind of see him light up and feel special, and to me that's, you know, what being a mentor is all about, is just making these kids feel loved and appreciated and valuable. So
there's countless meaningful experiences. I feel like every week that I have is another week that is meaningful to me. It helps me grow. Specifically, I was going through some stuff with my girlfriend, and my mentor came to my house out of moment's notice. I think that's super meaningful when I didn't have people to confide in and to talk to. And he was there for me even when he was dealing with his family stuff, and he just dropped everything and came for me. So that was really meaningful to me.
At the end of my life, I don't want to look back and say, yeah, I did what I wanted to do. I've done everything I wanted to do for me. I want to look back on my life and go, maybe I made a difference in one young man's life, or maybe I helped him grow and heal and, just become a better man and make better choices in his life and move forward and get a career and a family and all those things we hope for, and I want to be able to look back and say, hey, I was a part of that. That's meaningful to me.